I have bad dreams. Horrible nightmares. So my nightmares are beyond scary. They cross the line that shouldn't be crossed. So let's start out with the first worst dream. Just gonna say something real quick. The good lip sync and animation ends right here, and it starts back up at 3 minutes and 6 seconds. I was in a rush to get good at the start, that's why it ends. Dreams I ever had. This one was horrible. It wasn't even one nightmare, it was a few months I'd get it. And for every night, they'd have one thing similar. They'd always start out completely normal. I'd wake up wherever I normally wake up, go to wherever I'd normally go to, and pretty much a normal day until the nightmare part started. And also, I can feel pain in my dreams, so that's a problem. And it's also very hard to decipher if it's a dream or not, because I wake up normal, it's just, you can feel pain in my dreams. It's not really something you want in a dream. Like in my dreams, I'll wake up really tired, do whatever else I do, and then if the nightmare takes place at night, I have to wait till night. So, it feels like a whole entire day. Ugh. But these dreams I got always had another thing in common. If I wanted something to happen, the exact opposite of what would normally happen in nightmares does. Like, instead of just closing my eyes, the little character in those dreams, I'm just gonna call, Patrick Issa, said, nope, he ain't doing that today. So, can't close my eyes in my dreams and stuff like that. And, stuff like that happens. Oh geez, I just went to the bottom of my script. But now you're probably thinking, oh, that's probably the end of those dreams, right? No! Patrick Issa came back, and about a month ago, for a month, they came back, and I remember these dreams were so bad when they came back, I probably almost cried. I remember almost crying. I know a good one. So I had always worried that someone would rob my house. I was like 4 at the time, so the dream started out normal. I was in the living room in my house. Not the living room we normally stay in, but it was still pretty normal. And then all of a sudden, a wild, as it says, just a wild jumps on my script. A wild dog jumps through the glass in the dream. I don't have to say in the dream a lot, because it'll sound really weird without saying in the dream. Just jumps through the glass! And at the time, I was still innocent, so no one got hurt in the dream. But as a matter of fact, my parents told me that I was, like, little, like, over the age to be crying over nothing. I would burst out into tears at random, and they'd ask me what's wrong. And I'd say, I said a bad word in my head. Or this dream was about 2 years ago, so I was trying to get back to sleep in my dream, because I had woken up in my dream. I remember looking in my parents' bedroom and seeing boxes and chairs and stuff stacked on the doorway, and I remember that was pretty weird. Remember at the top there was no boxes and eyes there. I ran out to the living room in my dream, and my parents told me it was nothing, and I took their advice in my dream, and went back down the hall and looked in the hall, and there the thing was, just, more eyes, more hands, more legs. Don't even know how there's more, because there wasn't last time. I'd sketched out what it looked like before, but I'll probably do it again. That was a freakiest dream for that time. By the way, I was shaking when I was making the script, because I just thought I was scared. That's probably why I'm going a lot in my script. So, this dream started out 90% normal. The only weird part was how late I was up. So I was watching videos about this new game that came out. I don't remember who I was watching, but I think one of them was 8-Bit Gaming. If you don't know about them, they're a pretty good channel. And they were on the last stage. And I remember this game was a survival game. And you had to collect all the pieces and bring them back to everyone. But here's the catch. If you are alone, you'll start hallucinating. That means if you don't get to your teammate, basically, you dead. And if you, by the way, you do just get jump scared by it if you're by a teammate, but you only get jump scared if you see the hallucinations. And you can go to some, like, instead of a USB, there'd be a microphone with blood on it. It was like very subtle hallucinations, though. It wasn't big stuff. Here's a sketch so you can get an understanding for the game. I downloaded the game on my phone because my Wi-Fi on my PC is really slow and I have to upload videos on my phone. And I was gonna let it download overnight. Then, hey kids, mom and dad, are you ready to play some games? Well, sure thing you are. What? Okay, great. So my dad just stays in the back, which is what we call our parents' bedroom, and was watching TV. Now, I think he thought it was a prank in the dream, because he said, haha, good one, guys. First time he got jump scared. Even though he was alone, he didn't get hurt. So me and my mom would split up, then come back, and note, only the one person can get jump scared at a time. But after my mom realized the game mechanics and everything, we didn't split up anymore. Once we were in the kitchen, I looked at the fridge. There's something sticking out of the fridge. So I turned my head as fast as I could to see my mother not there. And I rushed to one side of the house to the other. Then I hear my dad in the back and I rushed there, and then it just ends. Right there. Very bad ending. And I didn't even get to the second level. I worked so hard on this. Come on. There was only 7 levels. The first one was your house. The last one was an abandoned truck stop. I think the second one was an old farmhouse. So this video started out horrible and got worse. The reason it got worse was because another extremely popular YouTuber made a video about their worst nightmares. And, well, they had a pretty similar nightmare to me. And now I'm gonna look like I copied their video, even though animation takes months to create. But I had 2 bad dreams again.